Hey, what's up, everybody? So, last tutorial I talked about how I should do more beat-oriented stuff, right? Because I understand that if you're looking at the Ensoniq EPS Classic in 2021, you're probably into lo-fi hip-hop. You're probably into making beats. So, let's remake or be directly inspired by a classic, right? This is a classic beat. I'm going to grab a couple of records. Right, so you probably already know what beat we're gonna try to emulate here. Yeah, Souls of Mischief 93 till Infinity. This is the first time I'm gonna try this, but I think the Ensoniq would be a great choice to try to replicate this this particular beat. So, you know, there's a lot of pitching that we're gonna do here. And a lot of filtering, especially a lot of filtering, duplicating layers, trying to bring out certain frequencies. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. We're gonna start with the break here. Oh yeah, and also I want to show you that you can sample things to different instruments, and you can also sample different one-shot sounds to the same instrument on the same layer, or even on a new layer if you really want. So, with that being said, let's just jump right into it. I recorded these samples in at regular speed, but I just know that you know, the original producer of this track most likely most likely recorded these in at 45 RPMs, right? So that's what I emulated here. So we're gonna start out with this this jam break in 45. So what I'm going to do is pick my sample rate. I want this to be kind of hi-fi because I know I'm going to pitch it down. So let me go to 32.9 here, and I'm going to really pump this up to yeah, 14.3. No, let's go 16.7 on this one. All right, boom, boom, boom. Have 15 seconds of sample time here. So let's do this. Alright, so this is on instrument 1 here. Right, we're definitely going to want to pitch this down, so we're going to go 5 semitones down, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, you hear that noise at the end of the sample? Yeah, I told you it doesn't like long decaying stuff. The EPS is really picky about what it wants. But don't worry, we're going to trim that off here. So let's move on to the next sample. As the main body, the chords of this particular beat. So we're going to go pick a new instrument here. I also want to adjust the sample rate to something lower. And let's do this at 16. Yeah, let's do this at 16 here. Pump this up to 14.3. Yeah, you know what? Let's go lower so we don't have to do so much filtering in the back end here. So yeah, let's go lower there. I actually want to do a little bit of a pre-trigger on this, just in case it doesn't catch the beginning. It's really important here. So we now have 27 seconds of sampling time. So let's do this. Okay, anyways, boy, I love the sound of the sampler sometimes. Okay, so let's move on. Let's move on to the other part, which comes into the chorus when this is how we chill. This is how we chill part. So let's pick a new instrument. I also want to do something at an even lower sample rate, and I want to get super grungy with this one. I want to go down to 8, right? Also, I want to do this at at 12. Yeah, I want to do this at 12. Pre-trigger sounds fine to me. We have 35 seconds of sampling time left. So let's do that. Cool. Oh, listen to that. Listen to that griminess. Oh, it sounds beautiful. Awesome. Okay, so now that we have the main body of the beat, let's throw in these one shots. There's a horn sample that actually occurs in the song, in Heather, Billy Cobham's Heather and Crosswinds. And that doesn't get recorded at 45. That actually gets recorded at 33. I believe, we'll see. But to me it sounds right in 33. So what we're going to do here is we're going to put multiple samples on the same instrument, except the horn sample is going to live on its own layer, because I know I might need to do some adjustments on the pitch here. So actually, you know what? Everything lives on the same layer. So let's making executive decisions here. All right. Boom, boom, boom. I want to do the horn sample at, let's go 14. No, yeah, 14. Fuck it. Oh, well, almost 15. And this one doesn't need too much high end. So yeah, once again at 12. Pre-trigger, sure, why not? Okay, we have 14 seconds of sample time left. Don't worry, we're not going to use any more than, 15 seconds here. So, okay. That's it. This one I'm going to put over here. Right? Cool. So now we're going to put this shaker, this open hi-hat, and this bass drum on the same layer here. So how we're going to do that is go sample, pick the same instrument you were just on. It's going to give you this. It's going to say layer 1 wave sample new, and that should end with a question mark. But that's asking you a question. Do you want it new? Yes. We want to add a new wave sample to this particular instrument on that particular layer. So let's do that. Let's record in the bass drum here. Should I do that? This is basically just going to be an 808 type of hit. So I don't need anything ridiculous fidelity-wise. And I don't even need that much top end. In fact, I should probably just do that. Because you're going to hear it's going to sound noisy. It's going to sound nasty. All right, so let's do that. And so we already have the horn sample on this key. Let's add this bass drum to this key. Oh, that sounds so nasty. Don't worry, we're going to filter that down a little bit and sort of round out that square wave. Cool. All right. So now let's record the shaker sound and the open hi-hat. So same sample instrument, let's do that. New wave sample, yes. All right, I want this, because it is such a high-end sound, I want this at 20. I'm gonna do that at 12.5. Actually, maybe I should do 14.3. We have 8 seconds of sample time left. Don't worry, we're not going to use up all of that. So let's go over here and go, oh wait, let's do that. That's it. We have the bass drum here, the horn here. Let's add this. Cool. I actually want to record another instance of this here, right? So let's do that. Pick sample instrument, new wave sample, yes. And I want to put that over here so I can do 16th notes on that. So There it is. Right? Gross, but okay. So now I have those. I just want to put this open hi-hat over here. So let's go, oops, wait. Let's go sample, same instrument, same layer, new wave sample. This, I actually kind of want this hi-hat to sound super gnarly. I'm going to bring it down to 12. Okay, cool. And no more than 12.5 on that. So now we have 13 seconds of sample time left. Don't worry, I believe all of this is going to be able to fit onto one floppy disk. So let's do that. And boom, boom, boom. Let's get it ready for record. That's it. Oh, God, that's so gross. That should be illegal. All right, so let's fix up some of these sounds here, okay? Right here, wave sample 5. Let's just bring that down. Let's, I think that has a little bit too much high end. That sounds like beautiful noise though. So let's go over here and let's go high pass, right? Second high pass. I mean already. Yeah. All right, let's go over here. I mean, it's going to be the same thing. I kind of want to do the same thing here. Except this one, I actually kind of want to make this a little more, give it a little more, and maybe I'm going to fine tune that. Right? So yeah, so there's a little bit of a variation between these two. This sounds too gross and nasty. What I want to do here to sort of refine this bass drum here, let's pick it, okay? So, you know, just make sure that whatever edits you're doing here, you're on the right wave sample, right? If I go over here, I'm going to be editing whichever I hit when I hit the edit menu here. So let's do that. I kind of want this to go... Right, and this also kind of needs... I kind of need to... Cool. Yeah, I needed to adjust that. Yeah, that sounds good. You know what? I kind of want to lower these in volume too. Maybe take these to, I don't know, like 65 or something. Let's do this one. Take that to 60, 62, yeah. So now I'm just, so if you can tell what I'm doing here, I'm just sort of editing my sounds to sort of sort of shape them a little bit more. Awesome. All right, let's jump over to another instrument here. Let's go over here. So let's adjust. First thing, let's just adjust the pitch. I don't want to have to worry about playing it on a different key. So let's just adjust the pitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, we're gonna do this later, anyways. So, but let's just get it to where it's supposed to be. So. Cool. Fine. Let's just stop right there. Let's move on to the main sample. This is the most important part here. We need to sync this in time with our sequencer and do a 4-bar loop here. I really have no idea what the BPM on this is. I suppose I could figure that out with my phone. By the way, if you've noticed, if you're asking questions like why are you using your phone to sample these in? Why didn't you just do it from record? I wanted to spare you the portion where I'm trying to find the samples on the actual record, and then of course adjusting the start and end points of this. That is pretty self-explanatory on this machine, but it's tedious and it takes a lot of time. And actually, I recommend anybody using this particular sampler, any vintage sampler, my S20, my MS1, hell, even my MPC 2000. I wanted a chop and edit all my samples in Koala Sampler. This is what this app is called. I want to do all of that in Koala first, and then I can just send it to whichever vintage sampler I want. This makes editing your samples a breeze. It's super quick. Like I said, I could probably find out the BPM of this particular sample, but I kind of want to have the fun of discovering that here. So this doesn't really... Maybe we can filter out some of the high end here. So we're going to go over here. Oh, wait, filter. Okay, cool. Filter. And I want to go over here, right? Yeah, I mean, I think that sounds pretty darn good. No, I actually like where it was. Because remember, this has the other part coming in on top of it. So we kind of want to filter out a lot of that high-end information. Sounds good to me. This one, I really want to do a high pass filter on this one. We're really narrowing the filters here. So this particular mode is a high pass filter on F2 and a low pass filter on F1. So we're basically creating like a notch filter, right? We're getting the EQ curve, and we're just really getting a narrow band here. Yeah, that sounds good. We'll see how it all sounds together. So, going back to this instrument, let's go to our sequencer page, right? And what we're going to find here, the tempo. If it's 90s boom bap hip hop, dude, I'm going to put this tempo somewhere around 93. Right? Maybe 92. But you know, this is how we chill 93 till infinity. So let's try this out here. So we're gonna set up our MIDI. Sorry, we're gonna set up our sequencer here. So yeah, make sure your clock source is to internal. I want the click on for this particular thing. Usually I do it off. I have a really weird way of sequencing stuff, but I usually will sequence stuff and then record that into another sampler. But so long as it works with each other as I'm sequencing it, then that should be fine. But if we're going to use nothing but the sequencer in here alone, then we should definitely have our click enabled here. So yeah, sequencer count off. Sure, let's do that. Okay, so record mode. There's 3 different modes here, right? There's replace, there's add, there's looped. Replace will record over everything you just recorded. So it's good to do it the first time. The first time you record a sequence, the first thing you're going to want to do is just put it on replace, and then every subsequent bar, it's going to replace whatever you've done it. So I usually stay away from replace, but if I want to do just one thing and one thing only, I will have it on replace. Usually I put it on add or looped. If I'm doing drum programming, I'll put it on looped. Looped is very much like an MPC style, where the sequence, the bars will just loop back and forth, and then you can add your hi-hats, then you can add your snares, and you can add your claps and your percussions, and that's how it kind of records it when you're in the looped mode. Add basically just runs to the loop, and you add stuff as it goes along. That's pretty much it. Okay, so let's try this here. So we have a count off. So. Okay, 4 bars, keep track, yes. Yeah, this is off. If you'll listen. So that's way too fast. So what we're going to want to do is adjust the tempo here. Nope, way too slow. So, this is how you do it, man. This is how everybody did it back in the day. You just had to figure out your tempo of your loops. Yeah, so still a little slow. So I'm gonna put this at maybe 103. Almost there. There's going to be maybe 107. definitely didn't play that. Okay, that's fine. So what I'm going to do here, now that I found the tempo, I'm going to redo that track. I'm going to go Command Track, Quantize Track. Nope. Erase undefined track. Yep. Let's do that. Make sure your OS disk is in when you're doing that. All right. So track 2, yes. Okay. So now. Four bars. And now, I mean, I guess now we can, if we really want to quantize it, yeah, we can quantize track 2. Yeah, let's do that. 1 through 4. Yep, quantize the quarter notes. So that's as low as we can go. So let's do that. It's going to start right on the 1. It's a little too fast. We need to make it slower now. So maybe it was at 100, and I did all of that for nothing. That's hilarious. It was at 100. Okay. All right. Cool. I did all of that for nothing. I was convinced that it wasn't the right BPM for that. Cool. So yeah, record mode, add. Let's lay down the drums now, okay? So we're going to go over here and yeah. So well, here, let's figure out what key sounds best in time. Yeah, that sounds good. So what we're gonna do here is just go 1 bar at a time here. So. Cool. Let's. No. Well, okay. Yes. All right. Command Track. Let's quantize this track. Right. We're gonna go quarter notes once again here. Don't worry. We'll do something different in the future. So. Cool. So you see, this is not. Let's fix that here. Okay. Let's go into edit. We're gonna go over here. Cool. And I'm just gonna. Oh yeah, second release. Cool. What I'm doing here now is I got that horn stab and I pitched it. So now it's in pitch. And now I'm looping it so it's going to sound like it's echoing, right? So let's play this again. That's fine. Yeah, that's exactly where I had it. So, fuck. Okay, there you go. Cool. So now let's just record that. So, 1, 2. Awesome, right? All right. So the last thing we need to do here to yeah. Sorry, there's some drum stuff I forgot. Okay, so for this, I want the horn to live on its own track, right? So what I'm going to do is duplicate this instrument over here, so now I can lay down the drum stuff. So I'm going to go Command, Instrument, Create New Instrument, no, Copy Instrument, yes. So let's do that. Oh, it actually does it for you. Select Unused Instrument 5, yes. Let's do that. Commands completed. So it's not copying all of the wave data, all of the wave, data. It's copying all the wave information. So you're just having an information copy over here, but it's going to now allow you to sequence different sounds on a different track. Now we're kind of creating different tracks with the same sounds here. So let's do this, and I'll show you that you can mute stuff in and out if you want. So let's go over here and cool. Do I want the yeah, I do want the I do want the shakers on a different track. So let's do that same process here. Instrument, copy instrument, unused instrument 6, yes, right? So now we're going to go all right. Actually, let's just play this and go cool. Cool. There's a little bit of swing going on with that pattern in the original song. I kind of want to emulate that. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to set one of these to triplets, right? So let's go to Command, Track, Quantize Track, yes, Track 6, cool. And what I'm going to do here is go, yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to choose, that's the particular key, the particular sound that I want to be affected by this quantization, right? Bar 1 through 4, yes. So this is where I'm going to go to 16th triplets, and hopefully this doesn't suck, or else I'm going to have to redo that. So let's do this, and yeah, I think it works. Cool. So now I just want to record this little that little sound in there. So I'm not even going to create a new track. I'm just going to 2, 3. Cool. I mean, that's pretty much the beat. So now the last thing we're going to do is and we can just add this in live. So here, let me take off the stupid click now. We really don't need it anymore, and we really don't need a count in anymore. So now this makes me want to really want to filter this down some more. So there it is. That sounds much better. So now when we add this, we'll be able to hear it. Nice. Anyways, I think that's it. That sounds pretty dope, man. Yeah, we pretty much recreated that track here. You know, it still needs some mixing and stuff. It still sounds rough as hell, but that's pretty much the track. And like I said, I mean, yeah, you can do beat-oriented stuff pretty simply on here. Run loops, record different drum sounds, do one-shots, record multiple things on the same instrument, on the same layer. So yeah, I mean, hopefully this helped you out. If you have any questions about what I did, I was more, like I said, this was the first time that I tried to recreate this beat, so I was kind of more interested in that process than doing a proper tutorial. But hopefully by observing this, you can sort of get an idea of how you would run your own loops and run your own samples and sort of filter things and adjust layers or even how to sequence things. So hopefully this helped. Hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, any questions, hit me up in the comments. Peace.